Well, welcome back to Valdivia in Chile. It's the last game of Group B, South American League for men's clubs, and the home team, unbeaten, 2-0 record, look to confirm themselves as the winners of this group against Bahía Blanca from Argentina. Bahía Blanca probably came into this Group B as the favourites. They've now got to get the win, and they've got to get the win by the right margin, which will be 6 points plus if they are going to replace Brescia Maccabi as the team qualifying in second place. If Bahía Blanca win this game, it'll come down to a 3-way tie between them and Maccabi and Valdivia. At the moment, Valdivia have a +5 points difference with 1 game to play, -6 for Bahia, and Brescia Maccabi have a +1 position. So Maccabi are in a strong position to qualify. There's a weird combination of results that mean they wouldn't, but the likelihood is if Valdivia lose this by less than 6, they would qualify anyway, and Bahia would miss out. So it's a +6 margin. That's required by Weber Bahia. The one thing that Valdivia have pointed out and have demonstrated throughout this 3-day competition is their resilience. In both games, they've had to really withstand strong second halves from their opponent, and they have managed to find a way to win in front of a very passionate crowd. Now they've got to complete the job. These 14 groups have a way of having the twist in the tail, and that was what would happen here if they lost by 6. So big game, a lot of pressure for the home team against a really experienced Argentinian club. An Argentinian club that includes in its ranks Hernan Hassan, the Argentinian senior international, a program Bahía Blanca put together by Pepe Sanchez. Mr. Vasquez, Oliveros and Benito are the 3-man crew for this game, the third team on the floor. And they will look to assert the right level of control over 2 very, very experienced teams. Daryl Summers for Valdivia has had a marvellous tournament so far, 25 points a game. And again, his team will probably go as he goes. If he has a good game, they have a real chance to get the win. Here is the Weber Bahía Blanca roster. Anthony Johnson with 13 points a game has had a really excellent 2 games here in Chile. Lucio Redivo off the bench, 20 points a game. And Sebastian Ginobili has got this group really with some momentum after the win on day 2. There's the starting lineup. Jamel Levy up front at the power forward spot with Anthony Johnson. That combination is really going to have to hold the inside and really do a nice job on the glass to control the tempo. The roster for the home team, highlighted by Daryl Summers. 25 points a game, 44% from 2. He shot 50% from beyond the arc. And he's got a lot of support from Eric Carrasco. Stanley Robinson has had a 12-point and 8-rebound tournament so far, and Emmanuel Okai at 10.5 points, 12 rebounds. They've all put in shifts, so they get a lot of contribution across the roster. Fernando Schuller is underestimated, can shoot the ball incredibly well. So this Chilean lineup playing in what's become known as the cathedral of basketball here in Chile. The Coliseo Municipal Valdivia has seen so much history of Chilean basketball. This could be the latest chapter as Valdivia could qualify for the second round of the Liga Sudamericana. Manuel Cordoba knows the pressure. He's done a good job at containing some of the emotion this team has been through. Now he's just going to get one more performance out of his group, and his group will go through to the second round of this competition, which is due to be played in the first week or so of November, depending on your finishing position, with the final 5-game series between the 23rd of November and 7th of December. That'll give us the champion of 2016. The 5-game series, a really nice innovation. Crowd building up nicely, 5,000 seat facility, and it'll be pretty full tonight as the home team looks to ink its place in the semi-final round. Well, the difference across this Group B tournament so far has been the contributions across the bench that Valdivia have had 4 players in double figures, and Carrasco at the point has dished out 5.5 assists to go with his 12.5 points. So they've got some real positive momentum.
Con el 1, Lucio empezás con el 9, Juan Pablo con el 13, Yamal con el 21, Robinson y vos Okoye. ¿Estamos? Recuerden la regla que dijimos, es clave la presión al balón, sobre todo cuando suben el balón, todos por mano derecha. Con Summer tenés más recaudo porque lo que hace es, en un cambio, atacar el aro y nos desbalancea. Presioná, pero cada vez que sube el balón, ganamos nosotros. Mientras que no la tenga tanto Carrasco en la mano. ¿Entendido? Y presionar sobre su mano derecha. Empezamos jugando.
El objetivo va a ser sencillo. Rojo y negro. Rojo y negro. Y abajo 2. Vamos con eso por ahora. The offer, the place. Rojo o negro. Rojo o negro. O abajo o 2. Abajo o 2. Está. El picarrol. Lee de picarrol. Stay de Alvental. Stay de Alvental. Vamos a hablar en defensa. Vamos. Con todo, Hoy es una final. Hoy es una final y tenemos que ganarlo, como sea. Vamos, vamos, vamos. 1, 2, 3. Buen día.
Well, welcome to Chile, wherever you are watching this. Group B action from the Liga Sudamericana. Valdivia, the home team, in the white uniform, trying to qualify for the semi-finals, going into this game 2-0. If they win or lose by less than 6, they will make their way to the semi-final. The team in blue, Bahía Blanca from Argentina, trying to ruin the party here and they have the first possession. Quick release is short, and Okoye comes down with the defensive rebound. Early pick and roll. Carrasco has nowhere to go, no pass, should be an easy two. Levy's gonna make this, gets the two, easy layup, first 2 points off the glass for Aveva Bahia. Taking away the pick and roll, showing away from it. Okoye just about keeps it, doesn't get the drop though. Great battle on the glass. 4-on-3 break. Levy will go up, and he goes back-to-back points. Gets it off the glass. Tentative start from the home team. Almost trying to overcomplicate everything. All over Summers. Another turnover. Can't get the drop, and we're going to go with the foul on the rebound situation. Here's the first of those turnovers, and Levy's gone. Easy two, followed by another easy two. Just look at the defense on Daryl Summers. Chased all over the floor. Has it out top. I think he traveled, yeah. Dragged the pivot foot. That's all about pressure. It's off, defensive rebound, chance to spend some time with the basketball. Defensive rebound, Okoye, chance here for Summers to run. And they were always going to foul him in transition. Is short, still can't get the scoreboard to tick over, and turnover going the other way. Levy couldn't handle it. Summers gets the first 2 points. There's not a surprise in that as he ticks the scoreboard over. Turnover the other way. Shula needs a pass, finds a pass. Okoye's turnaround is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in, chance to run. Turnover the other way as well. Both teams are very tempted. 2-on-1, they go upstairs. Easy two, tied at 4 apiece. And Stanley Robinson picks up his first 2. Carrasco, nowhere to go. Struggling Carrasco really to take control. Slipped, Okoye's picked it up, puts it on the floor, going through into the glass, doesn't get the drop. Defensive rebound Bahía will bring it. Ball doesn't touch the floor. They go all the way down it and get the 2. That's how to run the break. Anthony Johnson gets the 2. Takes it to an 8-4 advantage. Carrasco needs a pass, finds one. The 3 is off. Stanley Robinson. Norway doesn't get it to drop, and Summers will advance it. Stops, pops the long 2, way short. This game has no structure to it at the moment. Bahía and the team, they go upstairs, get the 2, and they got the timeout, and no one gets back. Valdivia just lost in the moment. Cordova takes the timeout. They got a lot to talk about. It'll be Sebastian Ginobili who is the happier coach.
Worry about number 7. It's okay. He always runs for Liga, he can jump. Hey, it's no good for us. Hard shot. Okay? If you go to the basket, no problem. Hey, escúchame. Stop. Look at me. Rojo. Ready. High.
Man, we gotta make this 3.
D. Ay, Jordan, mi feet. Eric, hace esto. Y después, bloqueo para que ataque. Stand. Screen here for the strike. Hey, go to the basket, take the basket.
So Valdivia, after the timeout, looking to try and establish some tempo here. Oh, mishandle. Oh, tough move. Carrasco finds a way. Devo in the game now for Bahía. Johnson just got to finish the play. Gets very deep. Great push. Carrasco finds a way to kick it out. Extra pass, wide open in the corner, lines up the 3, is way off. Crowd expectations are a factor here. Going up in traffic off the glass for 2. Nice job. Excellent penetration. Jellerup had a nice game yesterday, 20 points in the win. Picks up his first 2. Carrasco is fouled on the penetration. This Bahía project, we've talked about it before. Pepe Sanchez involved in getting this program in the direction he wants it to go. There's no bigger name in Argentinian basketball than Ginobili. And Sebastian, the older brother of Manu. The addition of Hernan Hassan shows you the intent that this program has. Semi-final place in the Liga Sudamericana is a step they want to take. They've got to get the win here. Inside, outside, they move the ball beautifully. Fuller up, looks inside, makes the pass. Now he needs a pass. Levy goes up off the glass, blows the easy 2. And Valdivia just literally dodge a bullet. Carrasco looks underneath, no pass, needs one. Great defense. Jellerup just stayed closed in denial. Almost comes up with a steal. Carrasco attacks it. Nowhere to go. Turnover, chance to run. Jellerup in transition off the glass. Poor decision because it was a poor shot. No good just getting there. Denny gets back in the play. Great effort. The 19-year-old, no fear. Another miss, but they get the two. And Gaston Whelan picks up the personal points. He picks up his first 2 points of the game. 2:50 of the first quarter to go. Very tentative start here by the home team. Okay, goes to the inside, goes with a jump hook. Great defense. Follow up, nowhere to go, so he slows it down. Gaston Whelan, poor pass. Follow up, recovers. Gets it back, lines it up. 3 from deep. Well, you've got to say it's a set shot almost. 17-6. It's a marvelous start for the Argentinian club. Gelado outside, nowhere to go. Tries to handle, a lot of dribble, really not breaking the defense down. Summers, who's yet to really get going. Got to put it up off the glass for 2. Just slashed through the defense. Oh, the youngster literally playing without fear. Carrasco backs it out. Got a whistle on the plate. Inside, outside, they're lining up. Don't get the drop for 3. Gerardo Isla couldn't make the 3. Gets back and has to make the foul. Anthony Johnson makes his way to the free throw line, makes the first. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. Substitutions coming in. Facundo Carvalan, another youngster. This is the great thing about this program. Carvalan only 18, on the floor at the same time as Fellerup, who's only 19. Carrasco breaks the defense down, gets to the foul line. Great effort defensively, hands everywhere, deflections. 4 on the possession. Everyone jumps out. Carrasco takes the tough one, buries it right on the buzzer. The defense that Bahía is putting on the floor is just a great level. But Carrasco stays with the play, gets the 2. Got a whistle on that one. Look at the shot winding down at the top of the picture. He lets it go at 1. He drops it at 0. Tremendous move to the far side of the ring. Roll back the years on that one, Hernan Hassan. Attacks the far side of the ring, lays it up, 21-10. Bahía have just come out of the blocks so strongly. Defensively, it's all about their defense. Gonzalez can't get it to drop. Summers trying to make the effort on the glass. And they have forced Summers to not be a factor here. Their defense has just been out the top drawer. That'll do it for the first period. Bahía have just done a great job getting out the blocks. They lead this 21-10. It stayed like that. Valdivia, for all their quality of going 2-0 so far, would not qualify.
este baja y este sube. Vamos a darle pase, viejo, estamos todos escondidos. Tiene 40 segundos la pelota y no tiene que pasar la pelota. Estamos todos cagados dentro de la cancha. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Please, pay attention to defense. Pass under. It's too much under that pass over. Vamos a ver si podemos abrir un poco con 2 y pantalón ahora la ofensiva.
Lo que pasa es que no puede recibir el 2 porque está...
Muchachos, siempre estamos 4 contra 3, 3 contra 2, entonces no ponen, nateralicen y uno va a caer para anotar o tomar un tiro abierto, ellos no balancean bien el campo, entonces necesitamos correr bien abierto, si tengo la posibilidad de atacar, ataco, si no busco el hombro libre y aprovechar más a Anthony cuando está cayendo, tiene mucha ventaja. Anthony, if you play here, don't turn from this side, use your hook, okay? Don't force situation. Seguimos con la defensa igual, la clave estuvo en la intensidad. Si ellos juegan mano en mano.
Here we go and start off the second quarter. The home team just need to spend time with the ball. Just get a foothold in the game. At the moment, they have just been taken out of anything they want to run. This defense has just been a great level by Bahía. Isla tries to go to work, throws up a prayer off the glass with a spin, and just gets the drop. Stayed with the play. Ball stays with Bahía on the penetration. Watch this. Spins, throws it up, off the glass, gets the 2. Johnson down low, tries to muscle up, doesn't get the drop. Good defensive effort. Foul's going to be called on Francesco Felipa. It's a little bit too up close and personal. Rasco penetrates. They find the spot up. Inside, outside penetration. Goes to throw up a prayer, doesn't get the drop. Johnson cleans house on the glass. 4-on-2 break. Hassan waits, is fouled on the way back up. Ten-point lead for the Argentinian club. Valdivia trying to establish themselves in the game. Gonzalez just buries a 3. The first time they get great execution off the screen. Catches, lets it go. And Gonzalez ticks it over. Corvalan. Hassan comes to get, looks to attack, backs out. Johnson, great duck. Just got a finished play, stays with it. He gets the 2. They're going to have to front that duck, that little duck in. And Levy will come back. Lisa goes up, tries to get the soft touch off the ring, doesn't get it this time. And great work on the glass. Carrasco tries to get an angle, gets inside, off the glass for twos, no good. Defensive rebound, and this team run. Bahía down the floor, 4-on-2 break. Hassan has it, tries to skip it, and the defense breaks it up. Great defensive hands, chance to run the other way. 4-on-2, should be an easy two, is and one. It's about transition, it's about defense. It's about young, talented players playing to a plan from a coach who has prepared his team perfectly at the moment. Sebastian Ginobili getting it done from the bench. Great finish. Took the contact. He's going to pick himself up off the floor.
Nos vamos por 30 a casa, no tenemos ninguna posibilidad. Si vamos así, nos vamos por 30, estamos muertos. Si nosotros vamos con ataque hasta abajo el aro, vamos hasta abajo el aro. Si no, paramos y jugamos.
Recién mandaron a hacer que si hacemos 3, el último piso me está cambiando.
¿Qué tienes que hacer vos? Seguir. Seguir y llevártelo. Eric, fíjate, cuando jugás el pick and roll, el grande se queda con vos. El play suizo de pick and roll. Está bien, pero no voy a enseñar con él. Escuchame. Tranquilo. Bueno, escuchame. No tengo ni una hueá. Cuando jugamos el pick and roll, este hombre cae acá. Jugalo largo y el del lado contrario suba para triangular la pelota interior. Hagámosle pagar ese switch. Dale.
Y cambien el ritmo arriba. Que no nos cambien el ritmo con los tiros de 3 puntos. Vamos.
Well, Deportivo Valdivia just got to find a way of controlling tempo. The defensive effort by Weber Bahía Blanca is just generating a large proportion of their offense. Great mixture, 38-year-old Helen Hassan in the background. Kondo Corvalan, 18. And Maximo Feloup at 18. Just that balance, that mixture, that combination. And under Coach Ginobili, it's looking good at the moment. But the home team had to come back last night to get the win over Maccabi. So let's not write them off too quickly, but this defense is just stifling. Great help. Okoye can't control it. And again, the point of transition. Wide open from the corner. Count it! 30-15. Defense to offense. The transition is just out of the top drawer. And Feloup, after his 20 points yesterday, has 8 already. 2 from 2 from the three-point line. Spots up in the corner. It's not the textbook three-point shot you can see, but he makes it. Everything's in a straight line. And Bahía Blanca have silenced the crowd. Robinson has it nowhere to go. Too much dribble. 4-on-1 again. Easy two. Someone in white's got to play defense. Someone in white's got to get back in transition. 10 points personal for the young guard. Also tries to slow it down, tries to get into offensive sets. Gonzalez doesn't get open. Robinson tries to go to work in the block. Kisses it off the glass for 2. Sweet move. But straight back at you the other way. Oh, great cut. Oh, just fundamentally. Hassan just rolls back the years on the cut. Just got overplayed. Just make the back cut. Easy too. Everybody's out of control. Number of people on the floor. Robinson has to pick himself up off the floor. Half the after Weber, Bahía Blanca team were trying to pick up their guys. It tells you something. 6:01 to go in the half, a 34-17 start. Hassan, high, goes high-low. Oh, another wind-up three is short this time. Fell up, can't get it to drop. Summers, who's had to come looking for the ball, kicks it off. Just being chased everywhere. Isa spins back, steps through, nice move. Great footwork, fundamentally sound. Excellent work by Gerardo Isla. He gets Hassan in the lane. There's the first fake, then he'll pivot back through, draws contact, should go to the free throw line. Isla makes the second. They just need to keep ticking it over. It's been a phenomenal start by Weber, Bahía Blanca. It's just got to keep chipping away. Nice pass. Leave it with the easy two. So much movement. So much. It's the read of the defense. Carrasco draws contact. No need to help. No need to help. Okay, gets the two. His first 2 points, 1 from 6. Tells you how much pressure's being put on the rebounder. Johnson goes in, gets a little contact. That's two guys going at it. Okay comes down with a defensive rebound. 15-point game. Viva trying to work their way back into this. Okay is high. Takes the foul line jump shot. And these rings are receptive, to say the least. Sebastian Ginobili takes the timeout. His team lead by 13, but it's now Valdivia who have momentum. And okay, with back-to-back baskets is the main reason they need that timeout.
Get out, Okoye, don't go to the basket, only shoot. Stay close to him. Defensa de equipo, ¿entendido? Si allá no sabemos qué es lo que marcan, qué es lo que juegan, jugá 11. Sí, es una especie de zona, pero es hombre a hombre. Jugamos 11. 11. Con el pick and roll central, caída, separación y ocupamos espacio. Si es zona, jugamos zona. Ocupen bien los espacios, no la rompan antes, respeten los tiempos que van a tener tiro solo. ¿Entendido? Muchachos, este partido son 40 minutos, no de a rachas. Entonces necesito que los 40 minutos estén acá adentro.
Atrás porque corremos.
You receive the ball, you play handoff, andate a la esquina. Papita, jugá esta situación y anda por afuera. And you play on the space, ataque.
Bahía looking to just keep the same momentum. 2-3 zone. They're all over the wings. Johnson down low. They're going to call a hold on the base for a foul. Substitutions coming in. Okoye's coming back. Well, it's almost boxing one like. Just chase for Devo. He is wide open because of this defense. I'm not a favorite of this. Oleg gets the 3 from the corner. Back out to a 16-point lead. Devo's had a nice tournament. I don't know if he needs as much coverage as he's getting. Great little move by Summers though. Slices through. Oh, straight down the gut of the defense for 2. Gaston Whelan. Okay, I won. What everybody's congratulating Whelan. Okoye just released. Gets it, finishes the play. And we'll go to the free throw line. This one's warming up nicely now. The home team. Looks like they're relaxed because of the so well. Bahía started the game. Okay, can't complete the and-1 play. Wow. Carrasco, what quickness. Okay, on the dribble, tries to get to the middle. Robinson trying to go to work. Gordon can't get it. Okoye gets the offensive rebound, can't finish. And this Bahía team just want to run and run and run. Tempo, so important. Whelan puts on the floor, needs a pass, finds one. Levy lines it up, goes inside, nice pass. Before they just ran the baseline, beautifully found. 2:20 to go in the half, 43-27. Bahía for all their success. Looking at a potential exit from the competition. And that's out of bounds. This team wants to share the basketball, doing a really nice job at getting touches across the roster. Levy outside, turns down the handoff. Hassan rips it through. Levy just under the foul line for 2. Patience, explore the options, get the reads on the defense. Levy goes to 8 points personal. It's a 45-27 margin. And Valdivia are looking down the barrel of a gun at the moment. Trasco, nice cut from Summers, can't get the drop. Defensive rebound. And they are just relentless in the way they run the floor Bahía. Oh, great find. Wow. Shock around the gym. This team are just putting on a clinic. They've had to pressure and turn defense into offense. Robinson, Carrasco, everything is rushed. The 3 is short. Great work on the glass. Summers comes up with it. Now he wants to play. Needs a pass. Find one. Carrasco faces up. Breaks the defense down. Goes to the little floater. Is no good. And they run again. Easy 2. Run the break. Be relentless. Get the performance. It's a 22-point margin. Ladivo goes to his first 2 points of the game. Well, Hassan was always going to foul here. That's a pass. As Hassan's saying, you're going to have to earn it. We're not going to give you anything easy.
Va por Juan Pablo. ¿Estamos?
Oh, Bahía Blanca take the timeout.
Juan. No. Anthony va por Pancho. Es clave el rebote defensivo en esta jugada. ¿Estamos? Es un solo tiro. Si convierten... ¿Eh? Sí, por eso te digo. Si mete el segundo, ponemos la bola del campo. Vamos a darle un tiro a Lucio. ¿Está? La idea es jugar...
Le va a correr bravo, el base.
La idea es jugar un solo tiro. Estamos jugando.
Tienen un pool para darle.
Gastón con el balón. Maxi hace ese trabajo. Tenés la voz más tiempo para que Maxi juegue con Anthony este bloqueo. Exacto. Este bloqueo y que salga Lucio a tirar. Bien profundo y pasar la línea, así te queda el mejor ángulo para salir. Y Anthony cayendo bajo. Si no tenés el tiro alto bajo.
A los 10 segundos, a los 10 segundos.
Well, they were in a hole, Valdivia, and they haven't scored for the last 3 minutes, literally, of this game. They've got a chance to break that drought right now from the free throw line. So important. Try and get it under 20 at the half. Bahia is going to try and use as much of the shot clock as they can. It's about a 4 or 5 difference differential between game and shot clock. They take the long three. It's way long. Just about saved. They go for the big steal. Summers goes up. They won't count that. They're going to wipe it off. I'm not sure if it's going to go in or not, but one thing's for sure, Rosenberg went up. If he'd have left it alone and it had dropped, it had counted. But he wanted to play with a basketball right here. Is it going to go in? Probably not. But that'll do it for the half. And that has been a clinic of how to pressure the basketball. It's been a clinic of how to break people down with your defense in the passing lane. Bump the cut, force people out of what they want to run, and then the point of transition has been exceptional. Bahía Blanca turning defense into points, have a 49-29 lead. We're going to leave you with some stats of that first half, which are going to make great reading for Bahía Blanca. 62% from the 2-point range. They've kept Valdivia to 29 points, 35 and 14% respectively. There'll be some highlights after these stats. We need to take a breath here, so we're going to have a break. We'll see you again in around 10 minutes or so to see which of these two teams will make it to the semi-final round of the 2016 FIBA Liga Sudamericana. We'll see you shortly for the second half.
pantalón, te cargas sobre el lado de Tatsu, que Tatsu salga, le ponga bloqueo a mí, salir y le pones una bomba. Eric, si ellos cambian como hicieron antes, vos no le pases el balón. Vos vas a cortar acá. ¿Está claro? Aquí Nat, acá tú, Enes.
¡Ey, vamos peleando! ¡Ey, vamos!
Ahí va. We need red fight. Ten.
Defense win, man.
Pégame.
Welcome back to Valdivia. The last half of Group B action in the Liga Sudamericana. And Bahía Blanca in the blue uniform have just put a half of absolutely phenomenal basketball together. It goes up, gets to 2, and it's another layup. Juan Volet just did a marvelous job at turning the corner. Summers just got to get going. Somehow he's got to get himself going. Francesco Bravo has it turned over, 4-on-1. Slammed with attitude. Whatever they say about was it a travel or not a travel, 4-on-1 break just sums up the difference in tonight's game at the moment. And don't forget, they don't have to win Valdivia to get through. A 6-point and plus is what Bahía Blanca need. It was a travel. Johnson took 3 steps. And we get a 5-second call. The defense has just put its stamp all over this offense. And Bahía are just reaping the rewards. It's going to take some character from Valdivia. It's going to take a big lift from the home fans. Ole looks inside. Levy wants, doesn't get. Johnson comes high. High-low pass. They just throw it away. So they get a stop, the home team. Valdivia. Carrasco, nowhere to go, gets it over to Bravo. Bravo gets into the D, gets away with a little drag of that pivot foot. Turnover. Easy 2. Sierra Devo picks up the personal. It's a 26-point advantage. Take the 6 off it, you're still at 20. Ball's knocked away, foul called. Robinson trying to go up. Long 2, it's good. Robinson knocks it down. No switch that time, no one in the passing lane. And Ginobili not happy. Devo got it! Oh, what a play. Oh, what a night this is for Bahía. 58-31. It's all blue. It's all one way. Johnson blocks it. They just about recover it. Summers has it. Tries to get himself going from the 3-point line. He buries it. Oh, how they need him to show up now. 58-34. It's not dead and done this at all. in terms of the qualification spot. Johnson out top. Well, they just about hang on. Ladivo got it! Back-to-back threes. Lucio Ladivo. Well, they chased him for the whole of the first half. Made him work for everything he got. They go and relax at the start of the third, and he just hurts them for 2 threes. Inside is an easy 2 for Okoye. Just keep chipping away. See if you can get back in the game. Johnson releases high. It's not about offense now for Bahía. It's about how much defense they can play. Johnson takes the long 2, buries it with 1 on the shot clock. What a performance. 63-36. This is not what the home fans came to see. Luso moves it on. Robinson gets it off to Summers, who puts it on the floor, tries to attack it. Long 2, leans into it, he's short. Defensive rebound is Juan Volet, who goes up on his own, doesn't get the drop. McCoy gets the rebound, numbers down the floor. Summers, that's going to be a blocking foul, and they had no space to land. Just gets his feet set, then has to chase that one down way outside, NBA range 3. Summons has stayed down. Pollock steps down and rotates out. As does Ladivo. And Johnson steps down. Summers. Baseline, quick step, goes up in traffic, nowhere to go, finds it. Caruso is short. Summers comes up with it, and the ball will still stay with Valdivia. Oh, Levy's chased it down. Turnover out of bounds, foul on the way up. When it's not your night at the office, it's not your night at the office. Crowd have got to play their part here and try to drag Valdivia back into this. Levy misses the first of the free throws. They'll take anything positive. A missed free throw. Get a steal. Try and get stopped. Get down the floor. Try and turn that stop into points. Jamal Levy, 8 points on the night, 5 rebounds. He, like everybody else in a blue uniform, has just stepped it up. Oh for 2, dodged the bullet. Halfway through the third. And Bahía are just turning the screw tighter and tighter. Levy comes high, looks to hand it off. Wide open for 3 is Long. Summers just about pulls in the rebound. Attacks it on the dribble. Little hang time for 2 is good. broken up. Great effort. They just don't know when to stop. Relentless nature of this performance. Francesco Filippa comes up with a held ball. Another one of this crop of younger players. Pepe Sanchez's program. Sebastian Ginobili coaching. This is just the beginning of something quite special. Defense, you just gotta love it. Carrasco penetrates. Okoye goes inside, tries to step through. That's how to defend the big man, just make him go over you. Well, that is how to run the sideline break out of the textbook. Let your big man seal off, change the angle, get it inside. 27-point margin. The home team came into this game unbeaten with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. They trail by 27 points. Corvalan picks up the personal. Glasgow goes to the free throw line, must make both. Win the next 4 minutes, get it to under 20. Remember, you've got to lose by less than 6 and you'll still qualify. Not be looking at the win. It's really got to try and keep the energy level high here. You would have hoped that it worked out all the permutations before the game. Carrasco goes 1 for 2. 1 for 2 is not going to get it done. Way to share the basketball. Well, the 3 is long. Great work on the glass. Well, perhaps it would have been more sensible to try and hold it and then bring it out for another 14. But when your emotions are this high, you can understand it. Carrasco gets into the corner. The 3 is gone way short. Hunted down. Chance for Bahia to run again. 3-on-2 break. No one stopped the ball. Great play by Summers to get a piece. End-to-end stuff, but they've just got to tick that scoreboard over. Glasgow comes off the high pick. Another steal. Easy 2. Throw that one down. Timeout for Valdivia. And up goes to 12 points personal. The 18-year-old has just grown as this tournament has developed. Here's the steal. Get in the lane. Finish the play. Sit down as the other team take the timeout.
Vamos a tratar de atacar por el centro, Eric, porque no podemos por el fondo. Vamos a hacer esto. 4 y 5. Hacer esta situación. Que caiga, triangular y poner la pelota adentro. Y si no, vamos a continuar y vamos al segundo del otro lado. 16 ahí abajo, Matemide. Who put the speed, go down, and triangle. Reverso todo lo que es seco pick and roll. Vamos, dale.
Well, it's too early to say potential last throw of the dice, but they've got to see some return on this timeout. Carrasco moves it on. Summers tries to break it down, gets in the lane. Okoye cleans it up, gets the 2. That's the first bit. 26-point margin. Now it's got to be at this end. Get a score and a stop. That Evo is long. They dodge a bullet, but they get it back because of effort. The ball will belong to well, a strong call by the official. Let's have a look. Came off white. And it came off white. It's all very well if you're going to be the strong official. But there are 3 of you out there. Let's make sure we get the right call. 67-41. Okoye hands it off. Got to take advantage here. Caruso. Okoye's going to come. High screen. Summers puts it on the floor. Gets into the lane. Tries to hand it off. Isla. Summers cuts high. Doesn't get it. Isla spins. Gets his own rebound. Summers. They're going to call it offensive. That's a great veteran play. Hassan just steps into the lane, puts his body on the line, takes the charge. Yeah, well. Was he there? Did he step in? Doesn't matter. The official said he called it. He stepped in the same way. It didn't matter about the sideline. The referee said, this is what it is. That's what it is. 26-point margin. A 20-point margin to overcome if Bahía are going to qualify. Bahía in the half court. Well, baseline jump shot is off. Summers going nowhere. Great rotation. This whole team just plays as a group. Wide open. Redivo buries it. Buries it from the corner. We've got a 29-point margin. The 3 in transition. Redivo, 13 points. He had 0 at the half. Russo takes the tough 3. It's off. And yet another great box out. Oh, sometimes people talk about clinics as Hassan down the middle knew he was going to get fouled. Took it strong, gets fouled. We'll go to the free throw line. Rosenberg will come in. Well, this is the play before. That's a shooting drill that he does hours and hours of. Well, a qualification dream looks like it's in tatters at the moment for Bahía. In a 3-way tie, the one thing you don't want to have is a blowout. And they are on the verge of a blowout here. 42-18. Summers tries to get it going, gets the 2. Last minute of the 3rd quarter, and the story just gets worse for the home team. Inside, outside. Hassan attacks the closeout. Great ball movement. Open 3 is just buried. There's a very contented coach. Corvalan, Facundo Corvalan was the last man to hit the 3. We got a foul on the play. 46 plays 18 in terms of 3-point percentage. That has a huge thing. That's a huge say in why this game is getting out of hand for the home team. Only Argentinian or Brazilian teams have won the Liga Sudamericana. And at this rate, it looks like another Argentinian team will make the semi-final round. And it's an Argentinian team that has potential written all over it. They get it away. Oh, made it on the buzzer. Underline, put an exclamation mark against it. And this team have just come and just taken apart, unpicked the home team. No time on the clock. And Lucio Ledivo just buries the three. 77-44. This is a rout. This is a phenomenal performance by Weber Bahía Blanca. This program is on the up. This program is going somewhere. It's making an announcement tonight in the South American League for men's clubs that it is going to be a factor in Argentinian and South American basketball for a long, long time to come. 77-44 at the end of three. Those numbers tell you everything you need to know. 61-50% from the field against 39 and 18. 46 points in the paint. The stats will just keep rolling, and all they tell you is that Weber Bahía Blanca have a 33-point lead against the home team, unbeaten before tonight. They've got 26 points off the bench. It's been a team with a capital T performance. 21, 28, and 28 points a quarter. This team has put on a clinic.
No vas hacia el aro ni el tiro. Esto y pinta backdoor. Acá la caída. Entendido, no el medio. Esto backdoor para Lucio.
Si define el fondo igual, pero o sea, yo le doy la puerta atrás.
Estar en fondo.
Start of the fourth quarter, we've got a whistle on the play. Hassan. Oh, what a pass. Oh, roll back the year on the pass. Great back cut, easy two. 79-44. It's been a privilege to watch this so far. Great block. Way to stay with the play though. Tremendous effort by Rosenberg. He gets on the glass and gets in the book. Nice pass. And Robinson down the middle gets two. Is there time? 9 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Is it enough time? Oh my word, another three. Lucio Ledivo. What a second half. Ball's out of bounds, but the ball will still will go back to Weber Bahía Blanca. The crowd have come out, 5,000 people in the gym, and they're just witnessing not the result they wanted. Hassan on a little curl, kicks it to the corner, open three. Hits nothing apart from the corner of the backboard. Chance to run here for Valdivia. Open three from the corner, put it in the book. Lucio Adivo in this second half has just shot the lights out. 6 from 10 from the three-point line. He was pointless at the half. There's a whistle on the play as Eric Carrasco draws the blocking foul. Rosenberg sits down, not very happy about it. Johnson with a defensive rebound. Hassan straight down the middle, gets the two. (28 assists to 9. There's been one team passing the ball, one team dribbling the ball. Summers knocks down the three. Summers gets his 22. The fact he's only taken 3 threes tell you how hard he's had to work for them. Can't get the finish. Johnson just owns the keyway at the moment. Hassan for 3 is off. Okoye gets the rebound. This is going to be a 6:25 of torture for the home fans. There's the foul. Summers, feet on the line for a long 2, buries it. And you can see why the defense was so important for Bahia in that first half. How they managed to keep Summers, in particular, out of the scoring column. Summers looks to go baseline, spins, feels some help. Mid-range 2 is no good. Crowd almost begging for a comeback. Johnson has it out top, we'll move it on. Well, Okoye's done everything he could. 13 and 10 for Emmanuel Okoye. Eric Carrasco sits down. Levy High is going to hand off. Johnson in traffic, gets to 2 on the buzzer. 14 points personal on 6 from 11. It's just not happening, is it? Well, everything they throw up's dropping now. 4.5 to go. And for Cordoba, those 4.5 minutes can't happen quickly enough. Johnson. Soft touch, gets the friendly drop. More points for Philip. 16 personal, 5 from 7. The percentages across. Got to put it up, just about get rid of it. Defensive rebound. Well, another back cut. We got a foul, and for the 3rd time in the game, that quick back cut on the overplay has been rewarded with either points or fouls. This margin will mean that Bahía Lenca will actually win the group, I believe. Oh, they're still playing through this. Well, picks himself up off the floor, will go to the line. Crowd can't wait, the players can't wait for this to end. This ought to be a team now looking, they just want to get out the gym. The one team that wants to be in the gym is the team in blue. They lead this 96-58. This is not in the script. Yeah, Blanca winning, that's not an issue. You know, most people would say they probably came here favorites. It's a win by this type of margin. Summers, who's come up with good numbers tonight, although most of those numbers have come up when the game was pretty much done. Sebastian Ginobili, got to take your hat off to a man who prepares his team in these tournaments. After not a great start when they lost on opening night, turn it around and get the results they need. Well, he's up to his pretty much his average. Darrell Summers makes the second. Here into the half court, inside touches, movement away from the ball. Their spacing is just spot on. Johnson, what a play. What a play. They just moved it simply, changed the angles, isolated him. It's not hard, it's just very well executed. Last 2 minutes. 2 minutes of what's been a phenomenal performance. 38-point margin. This could become a 40-point margin with the free throws. Rotations coming in from the bench. Gaston Whelan makes the first. This must be a fun team to play on. They share the ball perfectly. Emmanuel Okoye sits down. This is going to be a tough loss. Valdivia really came in this with expectations of making the semi-final. I think they're disappearing right now. Christopher Altner makes the first from the free throw line. And he goes 1 for 2. And the ball will stay with Valdivia. Vergara picks up the 2. Now we're just going closing this game out now. I cannot express it anymore. This has been a clinic of how to play defense. It's been a clinic of how to execute a game plan. It's been a clinic of tempo. How to run the floor, how to move the basketball, how to share it. But more defensively, they had just been a different level to Valdivia. Bahía Blanca under coach Ginobili have done a tremendous job. Character bouncing back after an opening night defeat. They have to beat the hosts who are unbeaten in the last game to qualify. They've done all those things. Vergara's on the free throw line. Makes the second from the line. Well, on the road, in a neutral venue is tough, but on the road, to beat the hosts, which is what they've done here with a minute to go, just about to tick it over to 100 points. And the corner is off. And yet another defensive rebound. 20 seconds away from qualification for the semi-final group. And they're going to walk this off, I assume. Well, they will now. A very, very satisfied coach. After night one, Bahía were not in a great place. On night three, they qualify as the winners of the Group B in the Liga Sudamericana 2016. The disappointing story for Valdivia after 2 wins on the opening 2 days. His points difference will mean they will not qualify for the semi-final round. That has been a phenomenal Bahía basket performance. Sebastian Ginobili makes another small piece of history for Argentinian basketball. Bahía advanced to the semi-final of the FIBA Sudamericana League for men's clubs. They celebrate mid-court, and they really do deserve that celebration. A young team with some experienced players that help them and hold them together. But that team is a team to be reckoned with. That defensive exhibition was tremendous. Their movement was out of the top drawer. Weber, Bahía Blanca, announce yourself in this year's competition. You do not want to play this team in the semi-final because they could be anything. That has been a phenomenal performance. Backs to the wall win. And they will progress as the Group B winners. Well, there's confirmation, 99-64. Weber, Bahía Blanca will win Group B. You're going to see some stats that will be an astounding reflection of a tremendous performance. They didn't break the 100 points, 99-64. That's the only number that really matters. But 62-45%, 2 and 3 points against 39 and 22. All you need to know. It's been a privilege to cover this Group B. That is how this game of basketball should be played. Both ends of the floor. Bahía Blanca was superb. Hope you've enjoyed Group B. Next week, Group C. Make sure you join us again for the Liga Sudamericana. But for tonight, from Chile, from Valdivia, which is a disappointed place at the moment, it's good night from me, Mark Clark, and we hope to see you soon for more action from the Liga Sudamericana. Good night from Chile.